Now, the Social Democratic Party is fast emerging as Nigeria's most anticipated third force political platform, attracting heavy politicians seeking an alternative to the crisis-ridden major political parties in the country. While this surge in membership signals growing confidence in the party's stability, political analysts question whether the SDP can shield itself from infiltrators and self-serving politicians who may compromise its vision and integrity. Trust TV Shafi'u Suleiman has more in this report.
With President Bola Tinubu's administration at its midpoint, the political landscape is witnessing strategic realignments, especially following the defection of former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai and his allies from the ruling APC to the SDP.
It's always interesting for the polity when you have viable opposition, because it's that opposition that keeps whoever is in office or in power in check to do the right thing. And the right thing is not always what you want to do, but what the people deserve.
We've seen it happen before. It's not a new thing. The APC itself upstaged PDP. Years back, it was said that PDP was going to rule Nigeria for 60-something years, and that it was impossible for APC to be upstaged. But there, lo and behold, in 2015, all that was put to test, and PDP was roundly defeated.
There has been some level of complacency on the side of the ruling party, which I don't think is healthy. There has been some level of comfortability. There has not even been much need for them to put in so much strategy and criticality into the things that they do. So perhaps now, with all of these developments, you're going to see more seriousness, even in terms of them managing their party and the issues there, because there are issues.
Though El-Rufai's move was anticipated due to the SDP's relative stability and internal cohesion, analysts remain divided on whether the party can effectively manage the influx of diverse political actors without losing its core values.
What the SDP should do is to separate the wheat from the chaff. There are some who will come with good intentions, who would want to really, strengthen the party and make the party a very workable opposition. There are some who are going to come in as Trojan horses, who are going to be a fifth columnist, who want to destroy the party. There are some who just want to float along.
Just like the APC, the PDP, the SDP, the ADC, the Labour and all of that, it is about a candidate that is popular, or an individual that is popular, embraces the party and gives it that national appeal, so to speak, when the time for election comes. So it's never really been about the political platform.
Always advocate for Nigerians is for them to get into the system, is for them to participate, because without you participating, without you interrogating the system and being interested in it, there will be little or nothing you can get apart from perhaps keying into government policies. If you're a farmer, you key into any agricultural policy or the rest of it.
The experts also assess how this growing political alliance could shape the quest for a credible alternative that strengthens Nigeria's democracy.
Even though we are talking about price of food slowly sort of declining, we're talking about the naira dollar value sort of appreciating around the naira, a lot of people still do not care, because at the end of the day, it has to reflect on the streets. And if it's not reflecting in somebody's stomach, he doesn't want to understand whatever kind of economics you're trying to preach to him.
In the last meeting they have at the Executive Council meeting, they raised up the Reconciliation Committee. So perhaps all of this will even make it more serious for them to get those committees to move to placate all of the people that need to be placated.
Beyond party expansion, commentators emphasize the need for the SDP to build a formidable people-centered opposition, one driven by national interest rather than a coalition of power-hungry politicians willing to undermine Nigeria's unity and stability. Shafi'u Suleiman, Trust TV News, Abuja.